You're listening to the Chronicles of Living podcast, where we talk to everyday people about everyday things in the past, present, and future. Now let's talk. Greetings, my visionary dreamers. How is everybody doing on Let's Talk Sunday? Yes, I am back. I missed a week, but I'm back. Everything's good. And the topic of the day is what fills your heart with passion and ambition. And I realize I think I put you in the title instead of your, because I was rushing. But yes, I'm back. I took a week off. This topic came about, actually, I had took a little nap, and for some reason my email went to this I don't even know, you join different things, they send you emails and stuff, and when it opened up, it was that basically was somewhat their title. It was asking me a question to that nature. And I'm like, wow, that's a good question. And lately, for the last couple weeks, I had, if you've been following the podcast, first off, I'm sorry, y'all. This is Adionne, your dream pusher, your lifeguard, saving you from yourself, from the world, from some real bullshit. And you are listening to Chronicles of Living podcast show, the show for everyday people doing everyday things, living everyday life. You know what's extraordinary, folk? Doing the damn thing the best way we can. And to you newcomers out there, I just want to thank you for listening in, chiming in for the first time. This show is really about pursuing your dreams, your visions, your goals, by all means. And I just kind of come on here and talk to you guys about maybe my experience or other people's experience, and I just give encouragement, motivation, inspiration, so that you can pursue your dreams and your visions, and so that you can get out your own way, as I have to constantly remind myself. So when I do this show, I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to me as well. And this is therapy for me just as well as it is for you, or just, those encouraging words that you need to get you through the week or whatever. Okay. So I just definitely want to thank everybody that's been purchasing the books. And I just want to thank you for all of your support, for purchasing Visionary Dreamer 90-Day Journal and my Transform Your Life, Invest in Yourself workbook. I just keep, the money just keep hitting my account, and I'm like, wow, I just wonder, like, how did you find the link? What made you want to purchase the books, and how you making out with the books? So please email me at Adionne, your dream pusher, at gmail.com. And that's Adionne, ADIONNE, your dream pusher, at Gmail. Please email me and let me know your experience with the books. If you want to send a picture with the book, definitely I'll put it on the website. But I just want to first off thank you guys for that, and for constantly supporting the show Chronicles of Living, and now the new YouTube channel that I've been posting on as well. So I just want to get that out the way, because I really do appreciate you guys. But I'm sorry, I just got finished eating dinner. So I just want to get right to this topic, because that is kind of one of the reasons why I took a little break last week. I actually was going to come on and do a Valentine's Day show, but then I kind of was still working on my thoughts. And my thoughts was just this question, like, what is it that fills you up with passion and ambition? We go through life, and, at different levels in life, we have, I want to say different levels of visions, goals, dreams as we get older. Sometimes they alter a little bit, they might shift, or sometimes you might just have a whole different vision altogether once you reach a certain age or turn another age. And hence, come tomorrow, the 18th of February, there will be just 1 month before I hit the age of 49. And so that's part of the reason why I kind of took a little break. And I did say that I was going to do 30 days straight on the YouTube. But I had to pull back and say, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? What am I... Like, I know what I'm doing the YouTube channel for. I know what I'm doing the podcast for. Of course, this is my passion. This is my ambition, is to fill other people up with encouragement so that they can too walk in their dreams and their visions, and that they can look at themselves, and so that you rather can look at yourself and ask yourself hard questions that you really need to face yourself and answer, and ask yourself that maybe other people might have asked you in different ways, but you just kind of was on a defense about. You get what I'm saying? Like, you could look at your life and say, what am I doing here? Why am I here? And what am I here for? There was this is a guy I'm following right now. His name is Neil Donald Wash. And this man, he wound up getting in a bad accident and kind of, what was it? Did he break his neck? I think he broke his neck and came out of it, barely just missed one certain part, but he came out of it, and through that incident, he wound up becoming homeless, losing his family and all of this stuff, wound up on the streets. It was just a crazy story. And, but through that, some people want to call it maybe a hardship, but through that journey is where he discovered his passion and his ambition, So I say all of that to say, it is through the hardest times in our lives that we just keep on saying, like, why me? Why am I going through this, God? Especially if you're a person like me that really wants the best for so many people, and you want to be there for people, and you go to push people, but then when it comes to you, for some reason, you continue to get stuck at certain points in your life, and then you turn around and there's nobody physically there for you to push you. And I go through that, like I have people that, I might talk to on the phone, a couple of my family members, friends or whatever. Of course, my mom, I might talk to on the phone, a couple of friends might send me an encouraging text or whatever. I've had support, financially through the years here and there, but I've never really had that physical person that I can just like come home to and just say, and they just look at me and say, dang, babe, you look like, you need a hug or whatever, and that everything will be okay. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? I've always had to encourage myself. I've always had to take a moment and motivate myself and get myself back up off the ground, So, with me knowing how that feels, I'm sure that there's a lot of you guys out there that might be facing the same thing. I mean, you can even have a significant other or, people in your life, and even though they're in the same household, you still might not get the support that you feel like you need at certain times in your life, But I'm here to tell you, when you focus on the main thing being the main thing, meaning that what is it that puts a smile on your face? What is it that, fills your heart up with joy and you get excited over when you think about it? It could be a career. It could be just going on an adventurous hike, liking to go hiking. It could be, that loving partner that you have, or either thinking about when you receive that loving partner. It could be gaining a tighter bond with your parents or with your kids. You know what I'm saying? Your dreams, your talents, your gifts. And, dreams and talents and gifts are a little bit different. Talents are something that you can actually develop, and gifts is something that you just have naturally within you, that you, like me, I'm a talker. So I'm naturally, I can just talk. You know what I mean? I can hold a conversation with anybody. I don't care if an alien come in my presence. I guarantee you I can hold a conversation with that alien. That is a gift, because it's naturally, it just comes out of me naturally. And I love conversating with people. I love, through conversation, discovering people's potential and encouraging them once I can see that in them, and then leaving them with a smile. That is my gift, and that is what drives me. That is my passion and my ambition, is to have conversations with people, especially when they're down, and be able to leave them with a thought in their head that will bring them joy, and that'll help them get over the hump that they are dealing with. You know what I mean? So that's what you have to find within yourself. I mean, Chronicles of Living is about just that, helping you to find that in you, that uniqueness that other people could have, but your uniqueness separates you. In other words, I talk about, you got your singers, you got your dancers, you got your, all kinds of producers, artists, or whatever like that. And there's so many of them out here, but each one of them are going to attract a different fan base. Some of them might attract the same types of fan bases. But nevertheless, if you are walking in your gift and pursuing it wholeheartedly, you are going to attract fans, no matter when it comes. I mean, right now, like you're listening to this podcast show wherever you are in the world, and for some reason, I don't know how you came across it. Maybe you saw the title on Spotify, iHeart, or, maybe you download my app and you just decided to go on and the title stood out to you. Whatever way this podcast caught your eye and then caught your ear, and then maybe have you coming back every now and then and listening, or maybe just following me every week. There is something about what I'm talking about maybe my voice that comforts you, but it's something about this podcast that draws you and that turns you into a fan of it. So just as this podcast, the title, or however you got here, made you a fan, whatever it is that you have to get to the world will eventually create fans for you. So I say all of that to say that we have to stop letting obstacles get in our way, and the different failures that we might have along our journey, taking it as a failure, instead of taking it as, okay, this is just not the way to do it. There is a different way. I just have to sit and think about what happened, to cause me to fall this time. What happened that put a stop to what I was pursuing? You know what I'm saying? You have to just take a step back and analyze whatever the little what they want to call it, bug. When the website goes bad or app starts acting crazy, they say, oh, there's a bug in it. We got to fix the bug in this app or this website for it to function right again. So that's how you need to look at your failures. Like, okay, there's a bug within my pursuit for my vision, my dream. There's a bug. Let me figure out what's the bug and fix the bug in my gift, my dream. And once you take on that attitude, then you won't look at it as if, you failed. You won't look at it. You won't be ashamed, or you won't feel like, okay, this is just not for you and it's never going to happen. You'll look at it and say, okay, I need to take a different angle. I need to approach this in a different way. Hence why I took a week off. And even though I promised for 30 days on the YouTube, and I am a person that I will just do it, But this time around, I did that to get started on almost 2 years ago. What was it? In 2017, yeah, around about, I think June 2017 is when I started getting together things to get this podcast going. But I started with doing 30 days live on a Facebook page by any means, no matter what time it was, no matter who was listening. And it was like a fresh Facebook page. And I did that to challenge myself to make sure that I move forward, because 21 days, 30 days creates new habits. You know what I mean? So I had to challenge myself, and maybe that's something that you might have to do. Maybe you might need to challenge yourself in a way where if you don't do it, you feel like, you know what, I'm crap. I shouldn't have stopped. I shouldn't have quit. You know what I mean? But I stopped doing the YouTube videos, and I think I'm up to maybe like, maybe I want to say 12 videos or something of me just being live on there or present on there. Because I said, I need to get some organization to this YouTube channel. I don't want people to get confused as to what Chronicles of Living is about, because of the fact that I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I'm going to really start teaching different things on entrepreneurship. I don't want people to come to the channel and just think it's just all inspirational. I really want people to get more out of the channel, just like I want you to get the encouragement that you need out of this podcast show. I want to go a step further with the YouTube channel. So I had to really sit back and say, let me draw out a plan as to how I want to organize this channel. And so that's what I've been working on these, I said the last 2 weeks. And also with my birthday coming up, I think I was about to say something then, the 18th of March. There are a lot of things that I have written down in my journal, my 90-day journal, that I plan to complete before my birthday. And so now I have to get really, I've got to buckle down, because I got 30 days come tomorrow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to document these 30 days. And once it's over, I'm going to post them up on YouTube to give you encouragement as to how you can really buckle down and achieve the things that you want to achieve, And also the reason why I brought up this topic is because we allow people, obstacles, challenges, fear, situations to be our excuse to stop the thing that we really, really are passionate about. And it's such a tragedy when we do that, because what we are doing is we're giving power. We're giving our own power away to that obstacle, situation, and challenge, or that fear. And those things that I just said out of my mouth are just words. So in other words, we are giving our power away to words. When you live life is going to happen. Life is going to happen to all of us in different ways, at different levels. And as they say, what's the quote? Much is, who much is required. Something about, in other words, the bigger the dream, the bigger the challenge, or something like that. I can't think of the quote right now, but I'm sure y'all heard and you know what I'm talking about. So therefore, I always have big dreams. So I have huge challenges, and I believe that a lot of my challenges, I don't think average person can get through and still be sane. There are times all throughout me doing this podcast show, I've had challenges. I've had challenges week to week and month to month, and I have not allowed that to get in my way to stop me from coming on here and talking to you guys. Because why? This is my passion. This is a part of my ambition. This is the thing that keeps a smile on my face, that fills my heart up with joy. And so when you find that thing, you will start focusing on that thing, and then you won't allow other things to have power and to stop it. It's going to get hard. I'm telling you, the road to making your dreams and your visions become reality is tough, y'all. It's tough. I'm not going candy coated. It's tough. But I'm here to tell you that it's just like life can be tough at times. Everything in life can be tough at times, but it's just how you look at it. It's how you react to it. You could take this two people in the same situation, and I guarantee you they both will come out with different results, because both of them are going to approach the situation in different ways and with a different attitude. And so it's your attitude that you take when you're acting out, or you're having action towards that obstacle, or taking action towards that obstacle or that problem or whatever like that. Your attitude is what's going to matter the most. Are you going to take it on with this attitude of like, oh my gosh, this always happened to me. God, why? Oh my goodness. I've had those moments. Trust me. Hey, I'm human. I've had those moments like, I'm working, I'm busting my ass. Like, what's up? I've had those moments, but again, if you learn how to look at the situation and ask the situation, what are you trying to teach me? Or what are you teaching me? Not trying, but what are you teaching me? And you look at that, then guess what? When that comes around again and tries to revisit you, that same type of obstacle or situation, because trust me, until you conquer different situations or different types of obstacles in your life, they're going to return over and over again, because they come to help you to grow. This is the reason why they come in your life, to help you to grow in that certain area of your life. People come in your life that annoy you, that do a certain thing, because that is an area in your life that you need to grow in. You get what I'm saying? If you are an impatient person and you are in a relationship with a person that's always running late, they're always running late because you have to get stronger with your patience. You see what I'm saying? These are the things, I always tell you guys that life is about experience and is about growth. That is what life is totally about. It's about us experiencing this time, space, and reality, and what we gain from it, what we get from it, what we add to it. That is what it's all about. So going back to the guy, Neil Donald, I really like how he was talking about just that, life and how we look at it. And he went through the stages of, God, why am I homeless? Because he had a good job and all of this stuff was getting money and all before all of that stuff happened. And then bam, all of this stuff happened to him all at once. And he just lost everything and had to start all over. Hence why, as I have had to do plenty of times, and so many of you guys probably listening might have had to do at one or two or maybe more times in your life. But again, those things happen for us to grow, for us to find the passion, for us to find out what it is that we're here for. What is it that we can give back to the world, that we can leave our mark and say, okay, God can say, well done. You know what I mean? I feel so bad. I have a dear friend of mine's that just lost his child. And I was so heartbroken when I found this out. And it was crazy because by me not really being on Facebook like that, I found out, I'm not even going to say by accident. This was God just sent this sent a video across my screen, a YouTube video, and come to find out that his daughter was like really big on Instagram, but she was young. She was a teenager, beautiful, 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 and committed suicide. And from my understanding, because of cyberbullying. And that is so heartbreaking to know that she took her life over cyberbullying, over strangers, over people that's already miserable, that actually will watch a person's YouTube video or go on somebody's Instagram or go on somebody that's doing good and that's following their passion, their dreams, their visions, and poke at them and work hard at making them be discouraged about who they are or the things that they're doing. You get what I'm saying? And these are people hiding behind the screen. And it's not just the kids. It's a lot of kids that have committed suicide because of cyberbullying. So you definitely got to pay attention to your kids, y'all. You know, a lot of times you don't even know what's going on. You know, definitely talk to them, find out what's going on, how they feeling, whatever, you know, chime in. But nevertheless, it's happening with adults too. And hence the reason why a lot of people out there are afraid and fearful of pursuing their dreams, their visions, and their goals because they are afraid. You are, because I'm talking to somebody, you are afraid of what everybody else is going to think. Why are you afraid of what everybody else is going to think when this is something that God put on your heart? God put it on your heart. It is strong on your heart. So you can't worry about what everybody else is going to think because guess what? Everybody else has their own mission in life, has their own purpose and assignment in life. And regardless if they decide to pursue it or not, it is not your business just as well as it's not their business as to why you want to pursue yours. God gave you that dream. God gave you that ambition and that passion in your heart. So it's up to you. You are the only person that holds the key and the power, along with the higher being itself, to help guide you, to talk to when you get in your time of struggle, to help to let you see and ask for guidance, to show you the right people and show you people's true face, because I do that all the time. Show me their true face from the gate, God, because I don't have time for the shenanigans. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? And I always pray that whenever I go in a meeting, whenever I meet new people, show me their true face ASAP. That way I know how to deal with this person, if I want to deal with this person or not. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, nobody can get in the way of what it is that God created you to do. Nobody. It is all a mindset. It is all you. It is all you. You are the only person that can stop your dream or your vision. And maybe you might be setting up a dream or vision for the generations to come. You might be laying a groundwork for your generations to come, for your kids, for your grandkids. There have been many times. I mean, you think about it. Think about your great-great-grandmom and great-great-grandpa. You know, they worked hard and they fought for freedom for what? For us. And now we are benefiting from their hardship and their, the hard times that they went through. So if it doesn't happen in your lifetime, still pursue whatever it is that you're pursuing, because you don't know what you're lining up for future generations. And be happy with that you're making moves to help your family to be in a better place than you were. And that's where my mindset is. It's like I'm laying the groundwork for my kids, my grandkids. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I want to make sure that their life is better than my life. That they don't have to endure the obstacles and the struggles that I had to endure. So if that is something that fills your heart up and other people are questioning why you're doing those things, you don't answer to those people. Because again, their life is their life and your life is your life. And if they ain't helping you pay no doggone financial commitments, and even if they are, And if they still got questions about what you're doing or whatever now, unless you just not even trying to do nothing with your life now, come on now, and people just helping you out. But if you are making moves, you know what I mean, to have a better life and to make a better path, then I'm like this, kick rocks. I don't care what you think. This is my life, and I want to make sure that I go to my grave knowing that I have done all I can do with what it is that my passion and my ambition was. Because nobody has it in the way that I have it. I have it in a certain way. You have it in a certain way. That person has it in a certain way. And this is why we benefit from so many different things in life. This is why the world just keeps, evolving into better, more convenience and stuff like that, which some of the convenience to me, I think, is doing us a disservice. But nevertheless, everything with technology, 20 years ago, we didn't have internet and cell phones. And what was it 20 years ago? Let me see. I can't even remember. Yeah, let's say 25 years ago we didn't have cell phones, but I think it was like 20 years ago. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have GPS and all this stuff. I be talking to people about that, like, wow. But yet there was no Lyft, no Uber, and all of this stuff like that. But yet we made it through. We made it through for that time span in our life. But things just keep evolving and evolving, and if people didn't pursue their dreams and their visions, their passion and their ambition, guess what? We would not be with internet. We would not be with computers. We would not have all of these things at our fingertips. It all started with someone having a passion in their heart, someone having a strong ambition to do this thing, to pursue this thing by any means necessary. No matter how crazy they looked to everybody else, they still pursued it. They still went forth with it. We wouldn't be flying in airplanes and riding in trains and buses if those people that had those passions and ambitions and dreams within their heart, if they would have stopped, we would still be riding in horse and buggy. We would still be walking on dirt roads. Y'all got to think about that. So when you are thinking about your dream, you thinking about your passion and your ambition, and you feel like this is dumb, I can't do this, or whatever like that, just your mind starts playing tricks on you, and you start thinking the opposite, that, it's not possible. No. If it came in your head, it came in your heart, you are supposed to do it. And maybe you might not have to do it, or might not, do it in exactly the way that it came in your heart. Like I said, you just have to be willing to be flexible and to be willing to change. Be willing to change your environment, your friends, people you around sometimes can stunt your growth. That happens a whole lot. A lot of people have these dreams and visions, but because of their limited environment, they don't believe they can go much further. And so therefore they stop at a certain level when God really wants to take them so much further, but they're fearful of failure. Or in some cases, some people are fearful of success. They're fearful of, wow, what if this blows up? What am I going to do? Can I handle this? Or I'm here to tell you that if it's on you, and if you're doing it, or if you keep dreaming about it, you're going to be able to handle every last thing that comes your way. It might be frightening. Yes. You think it's not going to be frightening? Anything new that you do, whether it be a new job, new career, whatever, a new partner, new person you dating, it's a little bit fearful because it's the unknown. A new place that you move, you got to meet new people. It does. It kind of gets to you a little bit because it's like, well, with me, I'm like, it's an adventure. I kind of like new. I like new. But with so many people, they are afraid of the new. And therefore, they stunt their growth. And they settle for less, or they settle instead of settling for the best. You know what I mean? But they settle for less. They look around and you just never know where you could have went or how far God could have took you because you refuse to leave a limited environment, leave people that you have outgrown, you know, and that's what happens. So we have to, my time is winding down, but I just want to say that, like, we as adults, or if it's any teens, because I've given my cards to, young adults as well, we cannot allow people, strangers, family members, spouses to kill our dreams, to kill our visions and our goals just because they don't believe in us. They don't have to believe in us. Everybody's not going to believe. And sometimes it's the closest people to you, unfortunately, that will not believe in you. Why? Because they don't believe in themselves half of the time. They don't believe in a dream or a vision that is on their heart. They never pursued the dream or vision. And if they did, they probably gave up after the first failure. And so now they want to put that stuff on you. So look at the people that are telling you that you cannot do. Look at their life. Look at what have they accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Or which way, what kind of heart are they coming from? Are they coming from a jealous heart? Are they coming from an envious heart? They can be coming from a caring heart. But nevertheless, they could be coming from a caring heart, but they can be coming from fear for you because they're fearful of pursuing a dream or vision themselves. So many reasons why people don't believe in you, or people talk against the thing that you want to pursue. And that's why it is important that sometimes you just keep it quiet. Like what I'm pursuing in this next 30 days, is a big situation. It's a big situation, and I'm keeping it quiet, but I'm going to document it for you guys so you can see what I did, what I accomplished in 30 days, And I really had to sit on it and meditate on it for the last week or so. And I'm excited. I'm so freaking excited about it. It is not even funny. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. So, I'm just going to leave y'all with that today. Nobody, no person, no obstacle, no situation, no challenge, fear cannot stop you. Only you can stop you. You are the only person that can get in your way. You really need to observe, and you really need to pay attention and look around you and look around. Look at your environment. Look at your peoples. Look at everybody in your life. Look at the people that's calling you on your phone and ask that question. Why? Why are they in my life? You know what I'm saying? And the guy Neil Donald, he asked this question. I hope I get it right. Let me see. Who am I? This is what I want y'all to ask yourselves. Who am I? Why am I here? What am I here for? And what am I going to do about it? Who am I? Why am I here? And what am I going to do about it? I might be getting it all wrong, but something on that order. But they are powerful questions when you really think about it. Who am I? You know what I mean? Why am I here? What am I here for? And what am I going to do about it? Those are some powerful questions. If you really be honest with yourself, you might have a little time thinking about the answer to those questions. But you owe it to yourself to ask yourself those questions and to answer them and to move in that order of your answers. How about that? Okay? So, follow your dreams, follow your passions, follow your ambition. What makes your heart smile? What brings you joy when you do it, or when you think about doing it? What is it? What is it, guys? Think about that. Write it down. Write it on a piece of paper. Y'all know I'm about writing everything out. Make sure y'all go purchase on Amazon or Barnes & Nobles online the Visionary Dreamer 90-Day Journal or the Transform Your Life, Invest in Yourself Visionary Dreamer Workbook by April Adionne Williams. Just search that up in Amazon or Barnes & Noble. And definitely they will, if you're serious about pursuing dreams or visions, or if you're in the midst of it, you stuck, I'm telling you now, I created both of those books to help you out, to help you along your journey, okay? They've been tested out on a few people, and they worked. So I hope y'all go get it. And again, let me know if you purchased it. Send me an email, whatever, picture with it, whatever you want to do, okay? Check out the YouTube channel, guys. I'm definitely going to be back on there. But like I said, I had to map things out. And I know the direction now that I wanted to go and how I want to go about things. So I'm going to start doing more posts on the YouTube. So check out the ones that's there. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, Chronicles of Living without the G. Subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. Comment. I will appreciate it. Okay, guys? So until next Sunday, think about it, guys. Do not let anybody get in your way. You hold the power to your life, period. You hold the power to your life changing, period. No matter how hard that uphill battle is, you can defeat it. You can do it. I believe in you wherever you are in this world. I totally believe in you, just as I believe in myself. We hold the power no matter what our situation is. Just be open, just be flexible to change, and just be fearless to change. You are a limitless being. Own that. Walk in that. And get people away from you, and get away from people that try to, or that tell you less than that. Tell you that you're less than that. Get away from those people. Be strong enough to do yourself a favor and delete certain people out your life that's not serving you, that's not benefiting you, and that is not pushing you and cheering for you to do what it is that you came here in this time, space, reality to do. Okay? So I love you guys, and I will talk to y'all next Sunday. Meanwhile, check the YouTube channel, and I'll talk to you on the channel as well. Okay? Love you guys. Peace. Talk to you next week.
Thank you for listening to Chronicles of Living, where we talk to everyday people about everyday things in the past, present, and future. And if you are pursuing your dreams, I'm proud of you. Because the best part of life is when you decide to live. To keep up with us, please visit chroniclesofliving.com. Until next time, this is Adionne, your dream pusher. I love you guys.